For centuries we've been told that the Holy Land was a distant place in the Middle East, that Jerusalem lay thousands of miles from the centers of medieval Europe. But the records of the Crusader kings and queens tell a very different story, one so shocking. It shakes the foundation of historical geography itself. Let's start with the queens of Jerusalem. Not one, not two, but every single queen tied to the Kingdom of Jerusalem had parents from France. Fulk, King of Jerusalem, French. His wife, Queen Melisande, French parents. Their children born in France. Think about that. How does a king rule Jerusalem while his heirs are born? In Europe? Unless Jerusalem was in Europe. The titles, the land grants, the marriages, every line leads back to Frankish nobility. Especially the powerful houses tied to the Merovingians and Carolingians. These families weren't traveling thousands of miles across deserts. They were ruling lands in their own backyard. Look deeper. The architecture of Crusader Jerusalem mirrors medieval French style, not Middle Eastern. The court customs? Frankish. The legal codes? Frankish. The royal names, Baldwin, Fulk, Melisande, are French, not Hebrew. And then there's the geography. Medieval maps, real maps place Jerusalem shockingly far west, often near or inside France. To ancient mapmakers, Jerusalem wasn't a city of sand and stone. It was a center of consciousness, a sacred capital of the millennial reign. The so-called Crusades begin to look less like long journeys eastward, and more like civil wars within Europe, fights over sacred territory, holy bloodlines, and control of the spiritual capital of the world. The queens of Jerusalem weren't foreign brides from distant lands. They were European holy women, guardians of a kingdom far more symbolic and powerful than we've been told. Because the Holy Land was never lost. It was relocated, rewritten, and deliberately obscured. And the truth is returning.